Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Moon, and today I wanted to start a new series where I talk about my thoughts on various media. Today's topic is Free Iwatobi Swim Club. Oh, the beloved, the well-known by both females and males in the anime world. I'm gonna start with my initial thoughts. So my initial thoughts on Free was, of course, exactly what it seemed like described to me. It was a female fan service anime, actually the only one I knew about at the time. I've since gone deep into that rabbit hole. I thought it was going to be completely fan service, and I didn't even think there was going to be a real plot. Although I did have my doubts, considering one of my guy friends who was unbiased about it said that he had watched it before, and he's kind of an anime elitist, so since he didn't have a lot of bad things to say about it, I thought it'd be fine. I will say though that I am extremely squeamish, especially when it comes to inappropriate material. Like, I like otome games and romance and all that, but once it starts getting to like all the steamy stuff, I just get incredibly uncomfortable. So it's pretty funny to say, when I started watching the first season, my roommate and I, Maxine, and you'll remember her, she's been on my channel a few times, we watched it together. We could only get through 4 episodes or so until we had to just stop. It was just too much. They do really squeamy things. Like, for one thing, there is a scene where one of them had almost drowned, another one came to rescue them, and they had that really intense moment where one of them's about to perform CPR, but they play it up so hardcore. They tease you so bad, and the whole time I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know how to react, what's happening? But then it doesn't. And I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I'm disappointed or relieved. It's very weird. It's a very weird roller coaster. Earlier this year, during the fall, I gave it another chance, and I was able to get through season 1. Luckily. So my favorite characters from season 1 include, of course, Haru. I thought he was hilarious, is hilarious because he's always just taking off his clothes and running into the ocean. I think he really drives home the I love the ocean more than people vibe. I also really like Makoto, the really nice archetype guy. For obvious reasons, I tend to really like the caring archetypes. I'm not a huge fan of Rin, just because he's a little bit too edgy for me. I'm not too into the edgy people. My likes and dislikes about season 1. Likes, I do like that they clearly define what each male character is supposed to be like their archetypes and all that. I like that I was established right away. Animation-wise and art-wise, it's actually really aesthetically pleasing. And I'm not just talking like I'm some pervert and talking about their abs or anything, but I'm just saying that the way it was drawn and animated was very pretty. I will say that my dislikes were, of course, the lack of real plot line. I actually don't really remember what happened in season 1, other than the whole, they're trying to get Rin back in their crew, trying to figure out why he's so angsty now. However, season 2, guys, let's talk about season 2. Let me go make sure I have his name right. One of my favorite characters from season 2 was the guy with the black hair. One of my favorite characters from season 2 is Sosuke. I really like, for one thing, his looks. But otherwise, I really like how he played into the story. It was really surprising to see how Rin had a different best friend while he was in Australia that wasn't Haru. I feel like that put a more realistic element into it. And another thing, I thought it was pretty funny to have this rival to Haru And he wasn't only a rival to Haru, but to the blue-haired guy, the one that does the butterfly stroke. I think that he was really instrumental in putting another serious tone to it, and I think that's what really engaged me at first, and my feels came from the emotional working out between Sosuke and Rin while they were solving their conflicts, and how in the end, even though Sosuke seemed kind of a dick in the series, you find out that he just really wanted to pull through and swim with Rin and figure out why he cared so much about swimming in the relay with his other hot friends. So I'm gonna go through with my individual ratings. Animation art, I will give that a solid 8 out of 10. Plotline, I'm gonna do these separately. Season 1, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Season 2, I'm gonna go for more of a 7.5 out of 10. Pacing, I will actually give overall pacing a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I feel like it was pretty well paced. Hot guys, I will give that a solid 8 out of 10. An overall rating, Season 2 I will give an 8 out of 10, but for the whole show, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So those are my thoughts on Free Iwatobi Swim Club. I want to keep these pretty short, and I'm going to follow this general format. But I'd really like to hear what your thoughts are. Who are your favorite characters? What did you like and dislike about them and the seasons? Yeah, did Season 2 get you really in the feels, or were you already in the feels land in Season 1? I'm curious guys. I only know 2 other people that've seen Free, and one of them is a male who won't talk to me about it. That'll be it. Go ahead and leave your responses in the comments down below. I'd appreciate it. I'd also appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more content like this or more of me. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.